What the fuck is up, everybody? This is motherfucker saying crazy brave back another video back is bitch. Now we're not doing a reaction video today, we're doing something a little bit different. So yeah, I just wanted to go over this, and this is actually a topic I've been trying to go into for a minute. But yeah, this happened recently, and so yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to this video. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, you guys will have to watch this video that I'm about to play here, and yeah, because this shit is ridiculous, dude. Just by the title alone. The title of the video says Stanford's War on Words. That's basically what the title of the video is. And the person that's reporting here is Jesse Waters. He's a phenomenal journalist, you know. He does his job pretty damn well, I could say, you know. But anyway, let's get into it. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys my opinion on it, and then you guys can share your opinion down below as always, you know. So let's get into it. Let's dive right on into this shit.
Words can be powerful if you use them correctly. They can rally a nation.
Facts.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you, and the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
Words can inspire a generation.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Words can even win over someone's heart.
I love you. You complete me. And I just had...
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello.
But some words are so powerful you can't even say them on TV.
There are words that you can say, no problem. Topography! No one has ever gone to jail for screaming topography. But there are some words that you can go to jail for. I was just trying to find out which words they were. For sure, all of them. I wanted a list. Because nobody gives you a list. That's the problem. They don't give you a list. Wouldn't you think it'd be normal if they didn't want you to say something to tell you what it is? Nobody even tells you when you're a kid what the words are that you're supposed to avoid. You have to say them to find out which ones they are. That's two. Oh, Ma, that's enough trial and error, huh? Please, Ma, give me a list, huh?
Be careful what you wish for. Stanford University, one of the top schools in the country, spent the last 18 months coming up with a list of words that you're not allowed to say anymore. It's part of their elimination of harmful language initiative. At the top of the list, Stanford issued a warning. This website contains language that is offensive or harmful. Please engage with this website at your own pace. So Primetime would like to issue our own viewer warning. If you have children watching, they should leave.
And I'm telling you right now, too, like, if you guys are going to be soft about it and are going to be, you know, whatever about it, you can go ahead and leave right now, because, you know, like, I won't blame you if you want to leave right now. But yeah, what we're about to get into is gonna get pretty insane from here. I'm telling you right now. This shit's actually going on in our fucking schooling systems right now. Like, this is actually going on. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna roll the video, so let's get back into it.
First up, saying American is now banned. They want you to say U.S. citizen instead. Why?
What is my question is, why are they so offended by the word American? That's the question. And now, instead of saying American, they want us to say U.S. citizen? Oh my god, dude. This is the step towards getting rid of free speech right here. Telling people, hey, you can't say this, you can't say this, you can't say this. Like, this is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to police our fucking language like this. Like, how is American that offensive? Somebody tell me down in the comments. I might be missing something, but tell me down in the comments why American is considered a trigger word for some people. I don't understand. Like I need more context to it. I need more context to it.
Well, Stanford says calling people from the United States of America Americans is a problem because it insinuates that the U.S. is the most important country in the Americas. Fox News alert, we are the most important country in the Americas. Zelensky isn't asking Guatemala.
Thank you. Somebody actually fucking said it on here. Thank you, Jesse Waters. Yes, thank you. Fucking, yes. America is like, it's the best. It's like he just said on here. I don't even gotta fucking say it, dude. Jesse Waters just took the words right out of my mouth, But yeah, it's ridiculous that they're trying to come up with this list of words that we can't say at all. It's ridiculous, dude. And I'm not gonna be a part of it. No, I'm not, dude. I was raised differently, and I will say, whatever words that I want to say, and yeah, and obviously there are, but there are exceptions to that, but but yeah, they're not gonna like. Why is American even offensive to people? Like, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I really don't. Like, somebody tell me down in the comments about that, because I don't know, dude. We're living in a crazy ass time right now. We are.
Guatemala for money. He's coming here. What other words did Stanford ban? Gangbusters. You should use very successful instead. They say gangbusters invokes the notion of police action against gangs. We wouldn't want to offend the Crips. Next word you can't say, immigrant. Say non-citizen or person who has immigrated. For example, 5 million non-citizens came into the U.S. illegally since Biden took office.
That's another thing, too. Why are these words so offensive like that? Like, I don't understand it. Like, that word's been used multiple times for, like, decades and shit. Maybe even longer. I don't even know. But I don't understand why they're trying to do this. They're trying to push for this to where they can change the words and change them around and be like, oh, you can't say this, you have to say this. Oh, you can't say this, you gotta say this. Dude, it's like leave speech alone. Like, leave speech alone. Like, dude, this is going over the top, It is though, but it falls under the agenda that's being pushed, so yeah, not really that surprising, but still it's still crazy that it's happening right now. And this is Stanford University that's doing this shit. Like this is like them trying to fucking police our words and shit. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, dude.
The phrase beating a dead horse is also banned. You should say refusing to let something go. Stanford says this expression normalizes violence against animals. The horse is metaphorical and...
How does that term offensive to fucking animals? That literally is a saying that's been around since, before I was even born. Beating a dead horse has been, it's a saying that is used a lot. And yet you're trying to restructure it to something else. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, that's my question. Like, what the fuck is Stanford University even doing, dude? Like, they're going woke really fast. They are. Like, this is some fucking woke BS. This is like trying to censor the words and change them around and change the meanings of them around and shit. It's like, what the fuck are they doing? It's like, what in their mind, what is going through their minds when they thought of this list of words you can't say? Like, what was going through their minds? What was going through their minds? Like, somebody tell me down in the comments, because I don't understand this.
And already dead. Where's the violence? I don't know. Another banned word, grandfather. Instead, call him legacy. Stanford says the word grandfather has roots in the grandfather clause, which southern states use to deny voting rights to blacks. By this logic, anything that involves slavery should be banned, so we can't say Democrats anymore. Grandmother is still okay to use, though, so grandmothers, make sure to sign all your Christmas cards from grandma and legacy. Stanford even banning some of the left's favorite words, like trigger warning. They say it's too triggering. Use content note instead. And preferred pronouns is out too. Now you just say pronouns because the word preferred suggests you're able to choose your gender identity. I know this is confusing.
It is confusing though. Like you're not wrong, Jesse. Dude, this is confusing as fuck. Like the push for getting rid of free speech is crazy, dude. Like it's getting worse every day. Like and this is the proof right here. This is the proof right here. Like you guys watch this video. This is the fucking proof right here. Like how is grandfather a trigger word? Like what dude, I don't understand. This list makes no sense. It don't. Like at all.
So let's move on. Karen is banned. Instead of calling someone a Karen, you should call them an entitled white woman. I think Karens would rather be called Karens. Up next.
Facts though. Karens would want to be Karens, so. Yeah, but still though. Like I said, this is a push to get rid of free speech. Like that's what Stanford University is pushing right now. They're trying to get rid of free speech. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, It is. Like I don't understand why they're doing it. But then again, it is a part of their agenda, so they're gonna push a lot more of this in the next however many years we have left or whatever. They're gonna continue on pushing it and keep putting in these fucking stupid ass little making up lists of words you can't say and all that kind of shit. They're still gonna continue doing that. But yeah, these are crazy ass times we're living in. Like half the time, I don't even understand half the shit that does go on. That's why I don't make a whole lot of videos on shit like this. But this right here, I had to make a video on. Because, yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how they're trying to switch it all around and be like, oh, you can't say Karen anymore. You got to say entitled woman. Entitled white woman. It's like, what is that even, like, I don't understand it. I just don't understand this push.
Blind study is banned. It's hurtful to blind people. They want you to say masked study instead. These people love masks. But the 3 masked mice just doesn't have the same ring to it. What else can't you say? Addicted. Instead, use hooked or devoted. The hunter isn't just the smartest guy, Joe knows. He's also the most devoted. The word master is also banned, as in master bedroom.
Wow, they took it that far. The word master, like in master bedroom, or or like a master's degree. Oh man, dude, that they shot themselves in the foot with this one. Like they want to change the word master, so instead of getting a master's degree, you're gonna say it's a primary degree now? Huh. Interesting, Stanford. Interesting. Instead of a master's degree, you're gonna get a primary degree. That's their logic right there. That's their fucking logic. I didn't make up the list, they did. But, it is what it is, though. It's ridiculous, though.
They want you to say primary instead. Do you think Stanford will be giving refunds to all those students who paid $60,000 for a racist master's degree? I don't know. They don't want us to use chief anymore. They say calling a white person chief trivializes real Indian chiefs. And you can't call an actual Indian a chief. The only people who are allowed to use the word chief are Indians. And Randy Livingston, who is Stanford's chief financial officer. And there's one word that you should never say under any circumstance, ever. It's so bad, they don't even have a replacement for it.
Wow. Brave. Wow. So they don't want us to say brave? Wow. Dude, this is ridiculous. Like, what are they even thinking? What were they even thinking when they constructed this list? Like this list is insane. Like you're gonna say that we can't say the word brave? Like how does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Somebody tell me down in the comments.
Brave. It culturally appropriates Native Americans because only Native Americans were brave. There's not a single other ethnic group on the planet ever that demonstrated bravery. We can't even call Fang Fang brave for sleeping with Eric Swalwell. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, or maybe I just love the English language more than Stanford. But we sent a producer out to see what you think.
Oh shit, we're actually gonna see people. I want to see people's reaction to this. I honestly do now. I'm more curious now. Let's see the reaction. Let's see the reaction to it. I want to see people react to this now. I'm curious.
Stanford came up with a list of words that they don't want you to say anymore, so let's go ahead and go through that list. First up, what is wrong with the word American?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. Nothing's wrong with saying the word American. I'm glad someone else fucking said it, you know. Yeah, because that's ridiculous, dude. If you're gonna be offended by the word American, you can pack up and leave. In fact, I'll help you pack up your bags and leave. If you don't like America, you can get the fuck out of here. Like that's just how it is. If you don't like the word American or the word America, you can get out of here. Like there's nothing keeping you here. But yet everybody wants to stay here for some reason, even though they want to call this country like the worst country in the world to ever live in, and you know they want to do all that. Like, dude, you can leave. You have the option to leave. You know, like nobody's telling you to stay here. Nobody's forcing you to stay here. You can pack up your bags and leave. Like you know, that you can do that on your own. So. Yeah, anyway, let's get back into it, though.
What's wrong with saying the word American? I mean, we're in America, right? It seems good to them that
Facts, we are in America. We are in America. At least I am. I don't know if everybody's watching this video are in America either, but, you know. But I know I'm in America, so, you know. It doesn't offend me. Fuck out of here, dude.
we take it away.
I don't find anything wrong with saying American.
How about immigrant? What's wrong with that?
Immigrant. Well, that's kind of the name that's been used for a very long time.
There are people in this.
Exactly. That term's been used for a long time throughout history. Like, I don't know why they're trying to get rid of that word. Like, I don't understand. It's just, it don't make sense. None of the stuff they're doing makes any sense anymore.
This world that like to use where people have come from and to put them down for that.
Is it offensive? No, and it should never have become offensive.
Exactly. Words are only offensive if you make them offensive. That's how it works. And these people that are making it offensive, they're the ones that are making these words offensive. You know, the word itself is not offensive unless you make it offensive. That's like, you know, I don't know if people understand that, but that's kind of what it is, you know. But yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous how they're trying to change the language of our culture, like, and it's just changing. Like, they're trying to change it a lot lately, and I've been noticing that lately. Like, especially with this video, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, what is wrong? Honestly, I want to see people's reactions to the word grandfather, because how is that offensive? How is that an offensive word? It don't make sense.
Person that immigrated, is that better, you think?
Person that immigrated? That's a good question.
What's the difference?
It's just the English language and how you choose, you know, did they immigrate or are they immigrants?
What is wrong with calling somebody a Karen?
I have a name Karen. I feel hurt when I hear that.
I love using that as just like a funny term of, like, you know, jokingly.
Personally, as a woman of color who's had to deal with a few Karens, I don't find it wrong to say the word Karen.
Who knows? the next gen, or in 10 years, they'll be called a Barbara.
Well, instead of calling someone Karen, Stanford wants you to call them an entitled white woman. Is that less offensive?
No, that's still pretty offensive. I would say that'd be incredibly more offensive because now you're, individualizing that race.
I will call them.
Exactly. It's even more like, dude, that yeah, they're trying to change our language, like, and this is proof right here.
Both a Karen and an entitled white woman.
What is wrong with the title grandfather?
Nothing.
I have never.
Exactly. Yeah. Props to that lady. Props to her. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying the word grandfather. I'm glad someone else fucking said it. I'm glad somebody else said it. It's great to see other people on the same wavelength. It is. It always is. Like, whether or not we agree with everything, I'm glad that some people do agree with, a good majority of, like, you guys get what I mean. I don't gotta explain it.
Heard anything wrong with the title of grandfather?
Oh, that's the word for somebody that is our father's father, is it not?
My husband's a grandfather. What do you mean by that?
I don't think that's offensive at all, personally.
Do you agree with Stanford's words that are offensive?
I don't really believe in removing words from dictionaries at all.
Exactly. We got dictionaries for a reason, and we got words for a reason. And you try to take out those words, then that's just dumbing down. That's essentially dumbing down the population. Not only that, but it's also policing free speech. That's also what it's doing, and that's what Stanford is ultimately doing with this idiotic list that they came up with.
Stanford is kind of out of touch or kind of elitist. So let's not.
Yeah, I mean, they are out of touch, not gonna lie, because, dude, American and grandfather should not even be on that list. Like, that's what I have a problem with. Like, why is American and grandfather, like, why is those two words offensive? Like, somebody let me know down in the comments. Somebody let me know.
Keep changing the definition of these words. Let's just stay with what it means and stop making it offensive.
Exactly. That lady just preached some fucking wisdom right there. Like, stop making everything offensive and keep the words exactly the way they are, because there's nothing wrong with them, and there's nothing ever going to be wrong with them. So I don't know why people. Well, then again, like I said, it's a push. It's a push to get rid of free speech. That's what it is, essentially. Like, and how do you get rid of free speech? You start picking out words, like American, grandfather, for example. You start picking out words, and then as soon as you know, just walking up and saying hello to somebody will become offensive to them. And that's kind of where everything's heading right now. Like, that's the kind of world we're slowly but surely heading into. The more they keep doing this, the more they keep saying, "Oh, I'm offended by you saying this. I'm offended by you saying this." It's like, dude, you're only offended because you're making yourself offended. So, yeah. Like, I mean, that's what these people do. They make themselves offended, and then they try to control everybody else and make them feel bad for something that, yeah, it's ridiculous. It is.
My grandfather went to Stanford University. I mean, my legacy. And I wasn't even smart enough to go there as a legacy. But would I send Jesse Jr. to Stanford? No. Because I don't want to fly that far to see him. And 2, their football team's trash. And 3, Stanford has become a Fed boot camp. Stanford's indoctrinating speech police, matriculating them into Silicon Valley where they'll spread their communist speech codes. President Kennedy, Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, the guy who started Google, they all studied at Stanford. A few weeks after these kids toss their caps into the air, they'll be running tech companies and writing laws. Let's hope they don't bring the list of banned words with them. So tonight, I am calling for a fake boycott of Stanford University. Do not apply there. Do not donate. Do not hire Stanford grads. Gutfeld, who went to Berkeley, said Stanford's just a safety school anyway.
I mean, facts, though. Like, yeah. Stanford is just out of pocket with that. But yeah, anyway, let me know your guys' opinions down in the comments. Do you guys agree with that list, or do you disagree with that list? Because to be honest, I disagree with it. I disagree with them trying to change the definitions and rip words out of the dictionaries and shit, because that should never be happening. Because you're essentially dumbing down the population when you're doing that, and apparently that's what these schools want, and this is happening worldwide. It's not just Stanford. There's probably other universities that are doing the same exact thing, just like they did here, where they make up these words or this list of words, and they try to switch them around and change definitions of them. It gets hella confusing. Like even my brain right now is just fucking getting fried trying to figure out all this shit, because yeah, it's ridiculous. It's stupid, and I don't know why anybody would be for this. I honestly don't know. But anyway, let me know your opinion down in the comments. Follow me on social media. My links will be down in the description. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this video. This is your motherfucking Saint Christ sign out, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button.